Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. You guys won the bonus love reading. Yay! I actually chose Leo. I usually have one choice and then whoever comes in with the most likes and views and stuff like that. So that was Capricorn. Virgo did come in, but they were late burner. They came in a little bit. I'd already pre-planned, but I haven't had any time, guys. I've been so busy in real life, and I have a really huge trip coming up, so I've had to plan and prepare and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sorry this has come out a little bit late, but we're here. I'm dedicated. I'm going to get you a really strong message, and hopefully this helps all the Leos out there that need some guidance when it comes to their love life. So, one's already flipped without even trying. It's like maybe Leo needs to be a little bit more flexible here. But anyway, as you guys know, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then feel free to look at other messages I have out there. For your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter. That one wants to come out. We'll have a look at it later. Roles can be reversed, so I may refer to a card as being you, but feel free to switch, roles. Feel free to switch roles, however it fits, because I'm just going to read it how I see it, and it may not be like very conducive with how you're viewing the story. So feel free to switch it and make it count where it does for you, and just maybe even taking the individual messages that come out. It may not be the message as a whole that will resonate with you. So feel free to have a look at other messages as well, your other placements. I've put the link down below for Cafe Astrology. And what else? This is a timeless reading, so you'll get this message. I never put a time date or time frame on mine because I feel like, I may post it, then you may watch it sometime next year, and it completely resonate, and that's just how it works. And it's worked like that for me too, with other readers. But yeah, so we're just going to do this for Leo, and we're going to see your current energy. This is what brought you to the reading. To see where your current energy is at, why you're coming to the reading, and what current issues you've got. So I'll get 3 cards for Leo, so you can have the current energy for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Oh, you've got a lot going on, Leo. Got a lot going on. I feel like you're waiting on communication. That was message in a bottle, but I'll just take one card at a time, please. It just wants to... Leo really wants to talk today, which is fine. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's do it, Leo. So your first card that came out is Peace. 23 breaking down to 5. But if you see that there, I feel like you're going to make peace with some type of issue. Like they just said, it's literally peace. And I feel like you've been through some type of war. So now you're doing a peace treaty with someone. It's like an actual agreement where you're going to offer the olive branch. It's going to be you that comes forward and says, hey, let's fix this conflict. Let's fix this change, because it doesn't have to be this way anymore. It can be good. You can also be accepting things that no longer like accepting truths about yourself, or making peace with past issues so you can move forward, because the eggs always remind me of potential, unhatched potential, or it hasn't yet been born. You know what I mean? It's just still just sitting there, and I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening for you where you need to make amends for, and you're giving those messages, you're receiving those messages from a higher source, or a higher feeling, or a higher sense of knowing that something needs to be fixed. And I feel like you're the one writing up this peace treaty. You're the one making the agreements here. You're the one that's going to step forward and bring peace to your, well, for me, I feel like because this card is dominantly green, this is in your heart space, with the heart chakra. And it's like, I think you feel like there's something you need to fix to bring peace to, because it's like, I'm even thinking peace of mind, peace of body, peace of soul, like it's a piece of cake too as well. Like it could all be so simple, but I feel like in the past, I'm just singing that song. It could all be so simple. that thing. It's X factor, isn't it? So you may be making peace, amends, or making some kind of agreement to be more peaceful towards somebody from the past. But I feel like it was quite complicated, so this is why an agreement has to be written up. Like it's, you know what I mean? And breathe. Okay, that's actually a good card. So this is me. For me, the breathe is about finding your zen, finding your good place. So you're really all about, but it's also a form of expression and communication. You see that? So in your heart space and within your throat chakra for me. I feel like you're doing chakra clearing. Whoever this is, they've been clearing out their chakras. You've moved up from your heart space. I feel like this is an awakening. And then you go into your throat. Yeah, okay. You've got a leg up here. This is my Mama Bear card. So I feel 34 breaking down to 7, which is about relationships. So you may be finding a space where you can look at someone that I feel like may have given you a lot of turmoil, but I'm just trying to, there's a lot of things coming in right now, but I feel like you're in a space where you can look at somebody properly, because I feel like you haven't been able to. It's like you've made amends with things and you're starting to, it's more of an allowing type of energy, and in comes somebody that you see in your mind as a mama bear, and which is interesting because for me, a leg up is about someone that you see as someone that will help you. Their support, it's like a supportive role in your life. It's like someone that's shown you the ropes or shown you a way to be, but it's in a positive light. You know, they come forward as the polar bear, so they're like pure white. You know what I mean? They're trustworthy. Someone you could turn to when you've needed to turn to them. You could always turn to them. They were there. You know, it's like that, a mama bear. So it may be a mothering figure, or a mother figure, or a mother to your children. It could be that. So you may be making peace with the mother to your children, or a mother figure, or someone you see that has a mothering energy. And yeah, it's interesting though. It did come out in reverse, chaos and conflict. So I feel like you're coming out of chaos and conflict when it shows me in reverse, that you've actually come through with the master number of 33, which is actually a really good number. And it talks about raising the vibration. So I feel like you've come out of this chaos and conflict and gone into this peaceful stage, because you've started to see things better. You're starting to relax about things. You're starting to allow things to happen, and allow the help to come in. This feminine energy, the supportive energy. It's like I recognize it's like shedding. You've shed the skin, the outer layer, the walls, the masks. You're showing your true colors to somebody, and with that you made peace with the thought of doing that, because that might have scared you in the past, and now you're here because it's not even now. I feel like these two particular cards have already happened. I feel like this is where you're at now, but this is why you're there, because I feel like you've had to let go of things, and you've had to actually really ask yourself, why do I do what I do, what patterns. It's like, for me, as an overall, interestingly enough, as an overall energy, I feel like this altogether would be like the magician. So the magician is a truth seeker. You know, they have to learn. You know, they don't just start out with magical powers and become Merlin. You know, they've got to learn the ropes. They've got to go through the ranks and learn the lessons, and then put that into practice, and then spend hours mastering it to become the full magician. But in the same respect, they got to learn their shadows and their truths, and they got to know where they stand in the light. You know, it's like a magical balance here. And I feel like you've actually really manifested quite strong energy here, Leo, and really finding a space for you to be happy, like at least, if not happy, at a place where you're no longer twisted, because you asked the right questions about yourself. You asked why you did what you needed to do, why you were behaving in a really false way that goes against your character, and I feel like you've asked the right questions that's led you to stability, or at least that's where you want to go, towards a really strong foundation, because you're sick and tired of fighting. You're sick and tired of fighting for it. I'm tapping into a Leo that's sick and tired of fighting. Because I'm just hearing that song. It's Tina Turner. I don't really want to fight no more. It's time for letting go. But you're letting go of chaos and conflict in reverse. You're allowing it to be gone, you know. You're allowing that to no longer dominate your energy. You know, you're making peace with things. You're okay. You're cleansing your karma. You cleanse your karma. Yeah, it's really wanting to say that you are finding a space where your karma is like you've gone through the ringer, you've had to go through all the lessons, all these hard lessons, and now you're finding a space where you can just breathe. Breathing being your central issue, right here. Being able to express and be and feel safe and unjudged and manifest something really balanced. For me, this is a balancing type of energy. It's like, I breathe, therefore I am. So now you are realizing that to exist, you have to actually exist in a space that's a lot more allowing and a lot more, you know, it's like you don't want to be a wilting flower anymore. You want to be in full bloom. You don't want to be thirsty for water all the time. You don't want to be dry around the edges. You actually want to go into full bloom and be the flower. You know, blossom. So I really like that, Leo. That energy is nice. So we're going to see who's coming towards you. Who's coming towards Leo in love, in life, in career, energetically? Who's coming towards Leo energetically in love, in life, career? Great. That's a flyer. Here you have truth be told. So this is someone, I feel like this is someone that's really opened up to you about who they really were, or how they really feel, because I'm just seeing all those hearts. It's a heart space. You know, it's interesting too, because I feel like you're the piece for them. You know, that you're in their point of view. It's interesting. I feel like they've told you how they feel, and it's put you at peace, or it's caused you to have to find this space, because where their hearts are flying right here, and because they're a bird, that's what I'm saying, and you see all those hearts in there, it's like it's part of them has touched you in a way. I feel it's quite a profound type of energy, because they have very similar tones to you. It's interesting because the owl is about wisdom and clarity here. And, you know, they are guardians as well. But it's standing on top of the mask. So it's like, I'm revealing my true self. I'm vulnerable to you. I'm allowing you to see my guts. Guts and all. That's all I heard, guts and all. But, you know, they come forward matching your vibration of 14, which breaks down to a 5, which is you. So we're just going to put that, put that up there. Put them over here. So they're actually matching your vibration of 5. Oh, okay. Milk and honey. They may be from your past, but here they come forward with Ganesha. Milk and honey. This person really cares about you, and they see some type of abundance with you, or they are abundant, or they are like, I'm just hearing they're a sweetie, because they are sweet. And very nourishing, you know, like this is the milk of life, the nectar of the gods type of energy, and it's abundance and happiness. Oh, we've got 2 stuck together, which is interesting. Fork in the road, they're at a space, they're at a crossroads. I just, where do I belong here? I don't, it's interesting, once again, because here you come here with Y, and this person's mirroring you with 13 and 31, which is 4, both at a space where you're wondering where you belong, why, well, you're finding out why you do what you do, and they are wondering where they need to go, What direction am I going in now? Where's this going? Is literally what I want to say. But here, they know 8 breaking down to an 8. Oh, sorry, it is 8. It's not breaking down to anything. It's just 8. They know that there's a really strong soul connection here. They see the bigger picture with you. And it's interesting because if you have a look at your leg up, it's a mothering energy. And you look at that, that's a mother and child. And over in your energy is mother and child with the leg up here. So they're very similar to you. They're very similar to you, except they know what's right for them. You see all these birds. It's interesting. There's a lot. I feel like you guys communicate a lot. There's a lot of messaging here. Or if not messaging, it's like telepathic. There's some type of messages going backwards and forwards. It's almost like a dance for me. But you see how they're here in a different space, though. They're definitely not in the same type of space that you're in. You're in the snow and they're in the desert. So they may literally be on the other side of the world, but they see it as being right and you see it as a relationship type of energy. So it's just interesting because the tribe is about belonging to a wider community. And a leg up is about it's a supportive type of role. So a lot of I feel like you're making peace with this person. This person's in a bit of a funk too, being in limbo here, lying in limbo. No, that wasn't what I wanted to say. Is this? They're like, they're just lying down in limbo. It's like this inability to move away, but knowing they belong to you and knowing, look underneath the deck, see. No place like home. They really want to know where they belong with you. This is who can I run to, you know? It feels a little bit up in the ear. Where do I belong? Who do I love? They've got a lot of questions, but the thing is, so do you. But they know that they belong with you, but I feel like they're waiting for confirmation. There's some type of sense of, with this limbo card, waiting. Maybe they're just waiting for you to come back. Because they know you will. Because they know that this is a connection. This is a strong connection. And so do you. That's the thing. You know it is. Here you have thinker underneath, which is, master number 44. So it's about home and foundations and stability and things like that. So we'll just get your emotional space, Leo. So can I please have Leo's emotional space here? How are they feeling about this? How are they feeling about this person? How do they feel about this person? How does Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus feel about this person? It's like getting blood out of a stone. So you may have actually withheld a lot of your feelings towards this person. Yeah, see here underneath the deck, see how it's showing me this moth. Now, for some odd reason, I've seen this moth all day. It keeps coming. Every time I touch this deck, it keeps coming forward, and I saged. So I just feel like there's some type of SOS from your heart space. Do you know what I mean? It's like, for me, this is always the SOS, a sensitivity to something. You're trying to break out, you're ascending into your heart space. You're allowing yourself to feel things, but you're coming forward with the tarantula. See, this interesting, this combination, a real strong sensitivity. The tarantula itself is quite, I feel like you're on high alert. It's interesting. It's like your spidey senses are going off the chain, but it's like you try so hard to sit and wait, okay? You've tried so hard to just sit and wait, because that's what tarantulas are really good at. They know when to come out and to attack, they know when to do it. So, but they will sit and wait. You know what I mean? And they're big, and it's the hairy legs kind of thing, but they are... And you know what I mean? They're 8-legged as well. I don't know why I want to say 8, but it's like this person, You know, when it comes to this person makes you feel uncomfortable because I feel like they tap into your heart space. Do you know what I mean? And it's like they can hear you, which is interesting. Sorry guys, got visitors. So I feel like here you definitely, this person puts you on high alert because like this would be a red flag, but it's not even a red flag. I just feel like they really trigger you. But it's to feel this heart space, and it's just like a moth to a flame burnt by the fire. You know, you're drawn to them in a really strong way. So let's see how this person feels about you, Leo. It's weird. Because I just heard a disco song, which is weird. I love to love you, baby. You know, I love to love you. Sorry, I'm sorry about my singing. But I feel like they're like, I feel like you put on a show for this person. It's a bit of I'm a big scary spider, you know, I have no emotions. I just, you know, but the thing is you're emanating emotion. But it's almost, you know, it's like fire energy. So it's like you emanate a lot of passion when it comes to this person, but there's a sensitivity to them. And it triggers your heart space because this is an SOS from your heart space. Like I'm sad. I feel like you're a little bit sad. I'm not too sure why, but let's see how this person feels about you. How does this person feel emotionally about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? How does this person coming towards Leo feel about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And Jupiter. I've got to add the Jupiter because Jupiter's the masculine energy. See, this person's been holding back too, which is interesting because they're holding back too because I just heard the same thing. It's like getting blood out of a stone. But at some point, I feel like they literally told you everything. I feel like they beat their guts. Okay, this one. Yeah, here's the L. Out of it. That is out of it. It's almost like they're kind of predatory towards you. That's why they freaks you out, because I think it makes you feel vulnerable. You feel vulnerable about this person, but they came out as an L and they come out again emotionally as an L. How they feel about you is that they clearly know how they feel about you, and they, you know, but they're a guardian. They're protective as well. Like they care about you. And I feel like they only wish you could see it, how much they care. It's like, oh, I care about you. And the thing is, Leo cares about them too, but you're just so scared of how you feel. It's very, like, this vulnerability frightens you, Leo. But, you know, they trigger a lot of passion and desire. You know, there's a lot of love here. See, no, look, they're beautiful. This person clearly loves you, and they show it. They're very loving. They're very, you know, the dolphin and the owl, that's like emotionally stable and mentally stable. Like this person, it's you, Leo. But then, you know, really the tarantula is about sensitivity, and so is the moth. They're subtle sensitivities. You know what I mean? It's like you've got, interestingly enough, they just said you've got really strong intuition, but yet not processing it properly. And so does this person, but they're aware of who they are. They know. It's weird because they know who they are, but for some odd reason they're in limbo, because I feel like they're waiting on you and you're waiting on them. How frustrating is that? Because the cards that dropped out, oh my God, I'm not even going to show you what just showed. Because I was, oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I'm just going to do it. There's a lot going on. I feel like this is a very complicated energy. All right. But here's the snake. Spiders and snakes. Interestingly enough, I've had a conversation about spiders and snakes. You want this to be completed. you want to come full circle with this person, but you don't know how to get to it because it's just showing me the complexity. This is the sacred geometry inside. So you know this is a sacred connection. See how about all these other ones? The leg, it just brought me to leg up, and the tribe card is that there's some kind of connection. And the thing is you, this is you, Leo. I feel like you had to bring about a completion of all the complicated things that are happening in your physical life that has held you back from this person. I feel like it's been really hard for you. It's like almost like you've had to be a mathematician, but it's interesting because I wanted to actually say magician, but like a mathematician, like it's very, like sacred geometry is like very complicated, fractional, it's very scientific, broken down by a millionths of a millionth, you know what I mean? Like it's like so intricate and delicate, and one wrong move could have led you down a really, really bad path here. So I feel like this person may be sitting and waiting for you because you're having to end something or come full circle with something in your physical life. And they know. And when it comes to your emotions, it hurts. You don't like to look at your emotions, to go deep into the dark depths. It's predatory. That's why you see this person as predatory, because they're emotional. That they invoke emotions in you you're not ready for, because you're very, I want to say, damaged emotionally. And this person is, this is the turtle, but slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? I feel like they're very gentle, because turtles, they're like pets, you know what I mean? And they're very vulnerable and very naive, and even from birth they're vulnerable to predators. And this person's soft. This person's a big softie. You see them. I've just heard sweetie when I heard the other one. They're a sweetie. They're a softie. They're really playful. It's weird because I feel like they're like a big marshmallow puff in a frying pan. That they're super vulnerable. That you would have to protect them in your environment. They wouldn't be able to cope in your environment. But this person is the cosmic egg. This is Kundalini rising. See how they come across as a snake. See how you see yours. Look at them though. But they move in such different ways. Use are birds of a feather, but you're in the physical plane. You're divine masculine to this person, and they are in a spiritual plane. They're a divine feminine. But yous are the same, and you're going in a circle and they are in a circle, but they're in a Kundalini circle, which means they're in alignment here, which I talked about chakra clearing for you. And I feel like they're helping you clean out your crap, like spiritually, and they're an opportunity. That's the egg that you came forward with. They're the egg that you came forward with is your central issue and why I brought you here. Look, they're wrapped around it. They're wrapped around your egg. They are the egg for you. Wow, that is beautiful. But why I said you are a divine masculine, because you're a physical realm and they're divine feminine. This is the yin and yang. You look at it. The yin and yang. Because here is the swan, which is my twin flame energy card. A reflection, a mirror reflection of each other's souls, and in its own entirety would be a beautiful vision. Like it's the inner vision, the vision within. So it's like intuitive, unspoken telepathy. So there is a lot of communication, but it may not be in physical form if you aren't talking. But I feel like there's been a lot of communication, because you know a lot about this person and this person knows a lot about you. And but definitely a twin flame energy. So, there's the runner chaser, which is why you probably don't like them, like this hunting feeling, this predatory feeling. It's like they can see right into your soul. And I feel like it makes you feel uncomfortable, Leo. I do. I feel like it makes you feel uncomfortable. So we'll just get a little bit of the tarot here. But that's actually, like, I'm going to be honest, guys, this energy across the board is actually, it's beautiful. Like, it's magic, because it came forward as your energy being the magician, and this person really believing in who you are, but they're like stuck waiting for you too, because I feel like you might have run away because I don't think you felt comfortable in your feelings towards them. So let's see what the tarot has to say about this situation for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, concerning this person coming towards them energetically. They may be foreign, because it just showed me it again. Holy shit. This person may be foreign. This is like different cultures trying to learn how, it's like a miscommunication, so that you may not speak the same language or have the same culture. And it's, miscoordination, it's like we're not getting, why isn't the message getting through here? Why aren't we getting each other? Because you may have been raised differently and speak different ways. You know what I mean? That's the foreigner card, which is interesting. Because it showed me it, and then it was sticking out. So, okay. Yeah, but, Leo, you choose them. Look, it's all wands. Wands is fire element. Leo's a fire element. You choose them. This is a manifesting card, the Three of Wands. It's like you're using the law of attraction to bring this person to you, because out of the people that you could choose, you choose one. The one. This is the year of the one, by the way, if for all those that don't know, is that you'll find the one for you. And if you've already chosen, then this is the person that you're trying to attract towards you, or use the law of attraction. But I'm just going to say, underneath the deck, there may have been some type of, keeps showing itself to me as well, Seven of Swords, some kind of sneaky behavior going on, some kind of underhanded behavior. I don't know if this is you or the other person. It could be why there's this sort of Five of Wands conflict energy here, conflict of interest. But you already know you choose this person. With Three of Wands, it's usually about progress. So Two of Wands is when it's a stalemate, but Three of Wands is when there's actually a step forward towards this person. The Devil, yeah. The Devil, it's a really serious bond here. Bondage. But it's not so much about the Devil. This person may be a Capricorn, or we did just come out of the Capricorn energy. So it's just indicating that over the Capricorn season, you may have decided or recognized how close or how bonded you are to this person. With the Devil, we are now in the Aquarius energy, so it may come out with the Star. So how does this person feel about Leo? Eight of Pentacles. They feel you're working hard. It's like you're mastering yourself. It's like they know that you're doing the work. But you are. I talked about this intricate type of energy that's going on with you. They know you're working hard. That's the thing. This person, I feel like they feel this connection too. You choose them, but they know that they choose you, and you know that they choose you. That's the thing. But there has been some type of miscommunication here. But like I said, this usually indicates to me that this is long distance, or if not long distance, this person is from a distant place. Like the communication hasn't been great at times, but if not, they just live further away than the norm. But here's the wheel. So see there, it talks about travel, international travel. They may be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo. This is a fixed sign, but this is coming full circle, which you came across as that energy. You literally just showed the world to this person. This person is the world to you, because it's like you're just trying to fix stuff to become successful. And the thing is, they know that, and they're part of your success, which I guess is true. Whoa, okay. Yeah, because here we go. We got victory here. You want, it's definitely, you want to be victorious here. I feel like you definitely have a lot of movement going on with you. There's a lot of movement going on, a lot of hard work. Whoa. It's just weird because this came out in reverse. So Four of Swords, I feel like you may not be getting enough sleep either, or you may not be feeling mentally stable. Here's when the warrior comes home. Yeah, it's weird. Because here you've got the hero coming home. He's the hero's parade, but then he's in a box. But it's like, I'm not dead yet. I'm not done yet. Thank you, because look, I haven't moved it from my hand. The card that came out, I'm not done yet, because I know that this connection means something to me, but I've been stressed out. This connection stresses you out because you know what it means to you. Do I let it go, or do I? You can't let it go. I think you've tried to. I think you try to work hard to forget about it, but it doesn't. It keeps coming back. And you're not done. You're not done yet. It's not dead yet. It's what they said. But it's stressing you. It's totally stressing you out, Leo. It's totally stressing you out. So we'll ask for some advice from Spirit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're seriously burdened. Look at it. It's like even when you're working, it's a mental... Oh. It's kind of heavy. Why are you feeling so stressed about it? These are sleepless nights, stress and anxiety. These are burdens. This is a single person. But I feel like this is both of you. You're both burdened, both stressed out about each other. Because of this connection. Because being apart from each other, it's not beneficial. But you're both, by the way, the Nine of Wands, which I feel like this is definitely you. See how he's got hurt his head. So it may indicate some type of injury. Just saying. But it just feels so heavy. I just had to take a moment to deal with the type of sadness I feel in this space. It's like, how do you love somebody that you can't get to? How do you love somebody that, I feel like you feel because you've got so much weight on you, and the pressure of it is really pulling you away from this person, but you're not done yet. Let's see. Yeah. You may have snuck off. You may have been the one that's just snuck off. It's like, I need to go. I need to go. I need a break. But look where you're sneaking off to. Yeah. You're going towards them, that's for sure. I feel like you're sneaking off towards them. They don't even know that this is what's happening. I feel like you're just going to randomly be like, hey, let's get married. Or, hey, let's move in together. It's a sneaky energy. But it's because they talk about lying, cheating. If you are lying, I feel like it's not even about others. I feel like if you are lying, you're lying to yourself, because you might be a bit scared of this, which is about marriage, commitment. And I can understand why, if you're in an energy of this, stress, anxiety, and burdens. It's like, I don't have time to do that. So you may have snuck off and lied to yourself that you didn't want it. But look what you're looking back at. You're looking back at it. It just keeps coming forward. It's like almost like a beacon of wanting to be with this person. Because look at King of Swords. Even though you want to communicate, you may have chosen head over heart decision. Oh no, I can't deal with this right now. I've got things I have to do. But you see, he holds that sword of truth, which is about communication. So it doesn't matter how hard you fight it. It'll just happen. Yeah, and you've gone into hermit mode. You know, you've gone within. But, you know, you're still holding that star in that. The star of wonder, star of light. Star with royal beauty. Oops, beauty. Yeah, this King of Swords wants to come out. So you have gone within, gone into hermit mode, gone to find your truth, gone to find things, looking at it from a logical point of view. And this is in reaction to how you feel, because you don't like feeling how you feel. Now the hermit, you know, he's a bit of a loner. And the King of Swords is not very popular, so... You know, it just shows that you isolated yourself. But here you come in. You know you want to communicate with this person. Page of Wands. This is a good news message coming through. Oh, stalemate. It's at a stalemate. Yeah, just in 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We go together, 'cause opposites attract. Interesting. That's why the 2 swords. You want to speak, and this person, I feel like this person's at the stalemate, because this is sort of like a limbo card. They're just waiting. Yeah. Oh, look. Divine intervention with the King of Wands. Spirit's got your back, Leo. They're going to help you. Why do they want to help? Why do they want to help? Why do they want to help? Oh my God. 2 of Cups. Because you're soulmates. They know. There's no fighting it. You go together because opposites attract. And that is the twin flame journey, isn't it? And it's a hard journey. So who makes the first move? It's the hermit. You're the hermit. Whoever's run away is the hermit. But something undeniable. It's like you can't sneak off, because the more you try to sneak off, the more they're going to pull it back. Because here, it's like this person's supposed to be in your life, and the more you fight it, or the more you decide not to be with this person, the more they make it harder for you, which is why you're on red alert. This is why you're on SOS. Because I feel like this person's energy freaks you out. I feel like this person's energy freaks you out, because you know that they've raised the game, the stakes of the game. Because they care about you and they love you. And they emanate that from them as a person. They're social creatures. They need to belong to something. And they chose you. But I feel like there's a lot of pain here. There's been a lot of pain. And a lot of pain for you, more so, Leo, than anyone else. A lot of burdens, a lot of stress. You know, you've had to work hard. You've had to deal with people that have been dodgy. Situations have been complex. It's not just a straightforward for you, straightforward story for you. So, I believe this person understands with the owl. They see very clearly what needs to be done, and they are just sitting and waiting, which you already know that. So it only moves forward when you move forward. Other than that, it'll just be sitting there waiting. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave it at that, because I feel like everyone just got home from the beach. So hopefully this message resonates with you. If it does, it's awesome. If it doesn't, it's okay, guys. Maybe next time's your story. But please like, share, and subscribe if you made it to the end. And take care, guys. Bye.